What is fueling this rise in interest? Part of it can be attributed to the influence of vegan celebrities like Miley Cyrus.
I'm vegan.
And athletes like Lewis Hamilton.
I do feel the best I've ever felt in my life, in my 32 years. Physically, I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel incredibly clean and healthy.
And groundbreaking documentaries like What the Hell.
Everyone is buzzing about the Netflix documentary, What the Hell? The film challenges the way Americans eat and links meat and animal products to illness, and is causing many to go vegan.
In this special report, we take a look at one of the key engines that's been driving the growth of veganism over the last 2 years. Anonymous for the Voiceless, or AV, is an animal rights organisation that's known for its Cube of Truth street demonstration. Founded in April 2016 in Sydney, Australia by Australian couple Paul Bashir and Asal Alamdari, the Cube has now gone global, spreading to 441 cities in 56 countries. AV estimates that at least 84,000 people have gone away from their demonstrations, seriously considering making the switch to a plant-based diet.
So George, could you explain to us a bit about how the Cube actually works?
So it's sort of split up into two teams. Now the Cube team are actually the non-interactive part of the demo. So they have to stand there still, they don't talk. They're the guys that wear the masks and they hold the signs or they show the footage. Now it's their job to sort of just stand there, present them with the footage, the truth so to speak, and then the outreach team are the ones that actually engage with the public, asking the public questions about the sort of footage that they're looking at, trying to get people to actually open up their minds and actually think about what they're buying when they go into a store, because most people don't actually think about it.
Yeah. And what's the idea of the masks? What does that bring to it?
It's part of the actual aesthetic, and it's very effective because people are down the street and they think, hang on, what's going on here? And they actually want to go up and approach sort of and watch the footage. And it's that sort of statuesque feel that I think the mask gives about it. So you don't talk to those people, you're just there to, you know, they're the sort of faceless people just, and the focus, so to speak, is on the footage that we're showing.
So people feel more comfortable watching something if someone's not looking right at them, I guess.
That's it, you wouldn't want to go up to someone, just sort of look them in the eye as they're showing you.
I'm here with
John.
John, what do you think of this going on here today?
I think it's a very good cause. Something does need to be said. The state of the meat industry, in particular, is pretty horrendous. I've seen a lot of these videos before, and it's good that it's getting a lot more exposure.
Right.
People are seeing some things.
So you're not vegan yourself, are you?
No, I'm not even a vegetarian, which makes me feel a little bit bad actually stood here. But it's something I've definitely thought about. You know.
So do you, when you see these guys here, do you think of them as sort of militant, aggressive people? What do you think of these activists?
No, I mean I think the sort of the anonymous masks have got like a bit of a bad rep because sort of other particular hate groups have used them before. And I must admit, when I walked down here, I was like, oh, what's this going on? You know, is it like EDL or something? But as soon as I saw it was like animals and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, fair game, you know.
So you think they got a fair point to be out here showing this stuff?
Yeah, no, it's definitely right. You know, if people don't say things, then you're never going to get change, are you?
Sure.
And change is what needs to happen. So,
how important do you see this Cube demonstration to create new vegans?
Well, it's a very powerful form of activism. It's one of the most effective forms of activism I've seen, and if the outreach is done correctly, it can be a very effective communication there. Obviously, bringing what happens in a slaughterhouse and on farms out into the public is a great way to steer the public away from consuming animal products. I don't know a more powerful form of activism than showing someone what happens in a slaughterhouse, because it dispels the myth inside of their brain that they've manufactured through some type of programming. So they go, wow, is that really what happens in a slaughterhouse? Yeah, so slaughterhouse footage doesn't lie, does it?
Yeah, and what do you think the advantage of being out here showing and then be able to have a conversation rather than just sending people videos on Facebook and YouTube? What do you think the benefit is when you can speak to people in real life?
Well, because there's a danger in showing people slaughterhouse footage and animal cruelty footage, because then they think, oh, without a conversation, they might think that they can just go buy free range or go to the local butcher where they kill them humanely. But when you have an outreacher, you can explain to them there's no humane way to do this. Yeah, this is horrible what's happening in this particular farm, but there's no humane way to exploit an animal,
Yeah.
to enslave an animal. So with an outreach, you can give them the full comprehensive abolition.
So, Aaron, when did you go vegan?
So it's been about 2 weeks now, and literally it was because of the Cuba truth
Oh,
that I literally just bumped into a guy, and we had a long discussion, and he recommended the documentary What the Health, and literally after that, vegan overnight, throughout all my
Maji.
throughout all the chicken, throughout all the milk, and literally stocked up on seeds, beans, lentils, vegetables, soy milk, and yeah.
Why can't everyone be like this guy? You know, why can't it should be this easy? Yeah, man. A lot of people they might think of activism as like a chore, like they have to sort of do for the animals, as like a thing they have to do. But I mean, do you find yourself quite enjoying the activism you do at the Cuba Truth?
Oh, absolutely. It's thoroughly uplifting. There's no better feeling than to go away and to think that you've lit a spark in somebody that they didn't have before they got here, and they can walk away with information. And I think they don't see you as someone who's trying to sell them something. They only see what's on the cards. There's the truth, and I think when you give people the truth, there's very little to
powerful, isn't it?
It's a powerful thing. Yeah, absolutely.
If you'd like to get involved, go to anonymousforthevoiceless.org and click locations to find your nearest cube. Then follow the link to join the Facebook group. If there's no cube in your area and you'd like to set one up, simply contact AV via Facebook Messenger. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Plant-Based News Spotlight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.